Hello everyone and welcome back to Clear Creek Solutions software educational videos. We're on part 4 of our AutoCAD Civil 3D lesson series here. We've gone over how to install the software and do some basic operations in AutoCAD Civil 3D. Remember, you can download a free trial from their website if you want to learn how to use the software. In this video, we're going to be going over how to import a point group, set up a point group, and maybe edit the styles as well. So that's what we're going to be doing in this one. I'm going to open up a new project. In the previous video, we went into more detail on how we import points from a file. I'm going to do that process again real quick here. I have points import. I'm going to do it as the PNEZD, delimited method here. And what I'm going to do next is add the points to a point group here. And so I'm going to create a custom point group. I'm going to name it survey data. So let's just say this is our survey data for an upcoming project or something like that. We want to group these points together so then we can edit them as a whole, as opposed to having them just as separate data points. We can now edit them as a group, as a point group would suggest. So let's click OK, and I'm going to click OK there. Now I want to be able to see my points, so I'm going to go to Extents now. Zoom out, and you can see all the red dots on my screen are my points. We zoom in real close here, we can see these are the styles of which the points are in. They have the red X with the coordinates next to them. Because they're a bit spread out here, you can see that the text is rather small. But if we zoom in here, we can see a number of points and their style right here, 4 of them to be exact. I'm going to exit the pan. Now, if we go to the Prospector tab, and how we open that up is just by enabling tool space. So if we disable tool space, we see the full screen, widescreen like that. If we click tool space, now we can see all the tabs available. You have the toolbox, survey, settings, and prospector. What I want to go to is the prospector tab because that allows me to access all the elements in my entire AutoCAD Civil 3D project. So this is going to have everything in it. I just have data points right now, so that's what I'm going to be able to access. But if your project got a lot more complicated and had all these different kinds of elements in it, you could access them all through the prospector tab. So if we go to points group here, I'm going to hit plus, and that's going to enable a drop down showing me all the different point groups I have in my project. At the top, I have survey data, and then below that, I have all the points in my entire project. So if I imported a different set of points for another type of point group, we could then order them in terms of their priority from top to bottom in our point groups drop down list. Now, if I go to survey data here and select it, I can go right click, and this gives me a variety of options here. Now, I could delete all my points if I wanted to, update them, show changes. I could select all the points in the point group there. I could even lock them, unlock them, export them to a land XML file type. We could apply some description keys here. And what I want to do though is you can go to properties or edit points. So edit points allows you to actually edit the specific data, the easting, the northing, the elevation, and their number. I could even add a description if I wanted to. So that lets you get into the nitty gritty of the data point. What I want to go to is properties. And properties allows me to then bulk edit these data points to a specific way, I should say. So for the point groups here, we can change their raw description matching or select all the point groups. What I want to do here is I want to change the style of my point group. And in order to do that, I have to go down here. I'm going to click style, and now they're just in the basic style. This is what you see here. But what if I wanted to change that style? I could double click here. And then now I could change the style of those points. You can see this quite a bit that comes with AutoCAD Civil 3D. You could create your own point style and then select that. We're going to select a different one here. For example, if I changed it to benchmark, I clicked OK and apply. That's going to change the data points there. You can see now it has that blue icon there. What if I want to change something a little more drastically there? Let's say an existing hydrant. Apply. Okay, now it's going to look like that. Maybe I want to change it to something else. Maybe I want to change it to tree. So if I change it all to trees, clicked OK, hit apply, you can see now that they have the tree style here. So also you can change how that point label style is done. So right now it's point elevation description. Maybe you just wanted elevation and description, point number only, hit OK, apply, and now it just shows the point number. So that's how you can modify your data points as a bulk, right? And there's quite a few other options here, but that's how you're able to modify the style very quickly of a certain point of or a certain group of points, I should say. So if you have many different point groups in your project that you've imported, you can modify them in different ways. So if you had the survey data just for trees, you could import an entire group of points and name them trees, and then change the style so that they look like trees in your Civil 3D project. If they're just basic stationing, you could change that and then have them labeled as basic stationing. So that is how to import points, set up a point group, and change some of their basic styles. If you have any questions about that, leave it in a comment down below. Please like and subscribe to the channel to continue seeing these videos. We have tons of videos on different civil engineering software that is useful in the industry. And anyways, we'll see you guys next time.